Have you ever seen people go to a sports game, any sports game, um, and say the phrase that, oh yeah, this is our team, or this is my team. My team is going to the Super Bowl. My team is going to the World Series. We did it. We won. We're amazing. And I always take a look back and say, that's not your team. That's the team that you root for, but it's not your team unless you are the owner or part owner of a team. It is not your team. You might wear a jersey of the team's logo and their colors and everything, but at the end of the day, that is not your team. You do not own it. And they get mad whenever I bring this up to them. They're like, nah, it's my team because of whatever reasons. This is the same argument I make when people say, this is my country. I'm an American citizen. You might be an American citizen, but this is not your country. You might wear red, white, and blue. You might you might live here. But at the end of the day, this is not your country. You do not own this country. Even if you do own land, you do not really own this country. And the land that you do own, you truly don't even own it, because you're always, for the most part, are paying property taxes. You stop paying those property taxes, you'll see that land that you think you own, you'll see how quickly you don't own it anymore. So every year I hear these people running for office. They make the argument that, hey, this is our country. This is, we're going to take our country back. This is this and that. It's yours, it's mine, it's ours, And they say this the same way a CEO or an owner of a sports team says it to their sports fans. This is our team. We're gonna go win a championship. And this, aren't you proud of our team? This and that. And that owner, really, what they want at the end of the day is people to buy more merchandise, people to buy more tickets, so that owner can become richer. This is the same thing with politicians when they tell people anything that comes out of their mouths, for the most part, is they don't care about you as a person, as an individual. They just need you to go out there and vote for them. And after that's done, it's pretty much see you in next election cycle, maybe, depending on how many terms they're gonna do. But at the end of the day, you're just another idiot, just like those sports idiots that think that you have any say-so in anything, and that you own any part of this nation. You do not own any part of this nation. Another way I could phrase this is, imagine that you own a piece of Amazon stock. You own one share. And how stupid would it be, or let's say I own one share of Amazon, and I would say, Amazon is my company, I own it. You would correct me, say, well, you own one share. No. I own it. It's my company. It is my company. I'm like, yeah, but not really, man, because you just own one share. One share is really not that much. You really don't have any voting power. But imagine now somebody like Jeff Bezos to say, I own Amazon. I'm like, oh, okay, you own a majority of the stock. Yeah, that's you could say that. Or anybody who owns a nice portion of Amazon stock where they have a seat at the table. They could almost say that they own or they're a significant owner of Amazon. But for the most of us, for an average day trader, it's like, nah, you don't own anything. You're not really, you don't own the company, not even a significant amount. that's the same way with voters. Just because you can vote, just because you're an American citizen, doesn't mean that you have any power. You really don't have any power, especially if you live in a state that's not a swing state. You have even less power there. But just something to keep in mind when they tell you that this is your country, that or this is our country, or this we stuff. You're not sitting at the table. You're not unless you're rich. Like in this rally, that I have on screen, he has Elon Musk, who's gonna give a little speech. Elon Musk has a seat at the table. Why? Because he's one of the wealthiest persons in the world, and he wasn't born in the United States, but he could say, yeah, this is our country and this and that. Why? Because he gets a seat at the table because he's super rich. If you're not super rich, you're just another pawn. You're being used. Don't believe me? Just I don't care if you believe me. This is for the people who do believe me. I want to tell you that this is why it's important to be financially independent, to make more money. This way you could actually matter, because the less money you have, the less you matter in anything in life. Your importance and your social importance anywhere goes on your wealth for the most part. And this is why I keep saying, we should find more ways to make more money and be independent from the workforce. If you can make your own company, or be successful in with whatever kind of side hustle. My side hustle it's currently YouTube and crypto, day trading, and hopefully something else pretty soon. Like I said, anything to build a great wealth and be financially independent where I'm not relying on working for somebody else for some stupid slave wage, so I could be important one day, so I could have a seat at the table and say, yeah, this is my country, because I have so much power. I could influence this. I can influence votes. I have power. But yeah, so don't get caught up in the game, of these idiots. And I'm not just talking about Republicans here. I'm talking about both parties do this. Although I would say you hear our stuff, our country, more with Republican voters than you do with Democrats. But both parties do it, so it's not really focused on one party. Although also Republican parties do seem to be the more patriotic. I'm gonna tell you this: loyalty to a country is stupid. The country does not give a damn about you. Do not give a damn about it. Like I said, I say this as an Army veteran who feels like the country does not give a damn about me. I know other veterans that the government did not help them out. The government does not help out the poor. There's millions of people living on the streets. There's millions of Americans close to living on the streets. The country does not care about you. They might pretend to care at certain times during election cycles, but for the most part, you're nobody. Start focusing on yourself. Start being more selfish. Don't fall for this patriotic BS. This every time I see these people wearing these red, white, and blue from head to toe, and thinking that the country really cares about them, it's the same way I see a sports fan covering head to toe in their team's colors. It's like, yeah, that team, they were here before you, they'll be here after you. You're nobody to them. You're just another dummy who's paying into the system. And if that's what you want to be, man, more power to you. If you just want to keep paying, keep making the government, richer and yourself poor. All right, man. Go, keep at it, man. Yeah, man, this is your country. Yeah, man. America #1. But if you're not stupid, just keep this in mind that you're pretty much in it solo, and don't really care about this country. If you have to, there's like about 200 countries out there. You can move around, and move wherever you want to go. Make money. Find what's best to you. You don't need no loyalty to no nation. At the end of the day, it's all about you. Find what works best for you. Make your money. Move wherever you want to move. Be independent. Be rich, so you can actually have a seat at the table. And that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. If you disagree with me, let me know that, and tell me how wrong I am. If you agree, let me know also.